Welcome to Mystical Messages. I am Hilary Harley, your podcast host. I am a soul guide and astrologer. Mystical Messages is your podcast gateway to discover and learn about the realm beyond the veil, including all things intuitive, metaphysical, and the healing arts. To learn more about my work or to book a session with me, please visit hilaryharley.com. If you would like to read my monthly forecast, you may find the full written transcript for all astrology episodes on my website. That way, if you hear something and want to re-listen to a forecast or check a date of a cosmic event, you may find it on the written monthly forecast on hilaryharley.com. And remember to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today, I am delighted to bring you my monthly astrology forecast. I will be breaking down the astrology for the month of July 2026. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, into the second half. Wow, how did we get here? We're operating at warp speed. And that's part of what we're going to be talking about today in the July 2026 forecast, a turning of the tides. July is notably spicier than June. We cannot help but feel the elevated energy arising at the beginning of the month now that 3 planets have shifted gears. As we enter July, Messenger Mercury is retrograde. Motivating Mars joins Uranus in Gemini, and generous Jupiter turns into festive Leo. July is known to be the hottest month of the year, temperature-wise, in the Northern Hemisphere. And July 2026 will be one of the hottest months, cosmically speaking. The whiz-bang effects are already on a roll now. So let's take a look at why and what's happening. At first glance, July seems to be a vibrant month, full of festivities and frivolity, especially now with Jupiter, planet of abundance and growth, in the first phase of creative, expressive Leo. Where Jupiter nourished and nurtured in Cancer the Crab over the past year, it now roars in Leo the Lion. We find ourselves less reserved and instead ready to take a leap or two. All 5 of the outer planets boost our eagerness to dive into life as they helpfully align to each other. Jupiter, Neptune, and Saturn are in fire signs, while Pluto and Uranus are in air signs. The outer planets aligning to each other mark our collective shift. As the individual goes, so goes the group. Each planet moving further into their respective energies underscores the brand new template experienced by humanity. In other words, we've tested the cosmic temperature and are getting used to it. We are becoming more comfortable with continual changes and are willing to step in deeper now. We've passed the point of no return. While the outer planets are on a mission, having us feeling there is absolutely nothing we cannot do, Messenger Mercury reversed gear in cautious Cancer is not so sure. Enjoy invitations to play and indulge in revelry this July, all the while keeping a firm eye on the end game. Mercury rules how we think and speak. Retrograde, it slows our efforts, reminds us to take our time before we commit to anything. This Mercury retrograde lasts until July 23rd. Use the time over the next 3 weeks to practice the RE words: rest, restore, review, research, relax, renovate, and more. The first 3 weeks of July are perfect for vacation, whether a full-blown journey to the beyond, via air, Europe, farther coasts, or climates unseen, or a simple long weekend. Retrograde, Mercury seeks to protect our best interests, to read the fine print before signing significant documents or buying big-ticket items. We will need every bit of cautious reserve Mercury can muster, since Mars is now operating at warp speed as it joins Radical Uranus, aligning to the outer planets. Think of a brake pedal and a gas pedal in a car, and you get the picture. Mercury retrograde is the only cosmic force encouraging us during July to take it easy and slow down a bit. Gemini Mars, connecting to fast-paced outer planets, is the proverbial lead foot, heedless of speed limit signs. Any planet conjoined to Uranus inevitably ramps up the energy exponentially. And then there is Mars. The action planet is always ready to leap tall buildings in a single bound, committing to projects and people without understanding the long-term impacts. Tightly joined to Uranus during July, Mars bends and bowls over our best intentions. Think Tasmanian devil meets whirling dervish. In talkative Gemini, our minds and mouths will play fast and loose with words. Mercury may very well be overwhelmed and overruled by the sheer dominant cosmic can-do, will-do of the Uranus-Mars duo. So before you become a cautionary tale of epic proportions, watch what you say. Words once out of your mouth may never be retracted. Even with the most sincere apology, the damage is done. So take a breath. I cannot emphasize the importance of hitting the pause button now during July before agreeing to anything of consequence. Just after the 4th of July holiday, Neptune turns retrograde on Monday, July 6th. We typically do not feel the gear shifts of outer planets as easily as those cycling closer to Earth, such as Mercury, Venus, and Mars. But any cosmic brake pedal is welcome now. Retrograde in Aries, Neptune slows down its mission from God effect. The lead foot on the gas pedal eases up a bit, or at least goes underground for the next few months. Only a few days later, valuable Venus turns into practical Virgo on Friday, July 10th, offering additional stability and grounding energy. Over the next week through July 15th, Venus gut checks the rambunctious and rowdy Mars-Uranus duo in Gemini. Meticulous and precise, Venus in Virgo asks whether we really want to go there, into the danger zone of language stirred up by Gemini, Mars, Uranus. Bear in mind, Mars and Venus go head-to-head for the rest of July, like two disagreeable siblings or an argumentative couple. So better to keep lips sealed rather than digging ourselves into deep trouble by uttering something better left unsaid. Sensitivities are running especially high at mid-month under the light of the new moon in Cancer the Crab on Tuesday, July 14th. Our emotions hover close to the surface, and feelings may very easily be hurt. So, mind your mouth. You never regret the things you do not say. Awareness of the impact we create on others and our world is heightened by Jupiter's opposition to Pluto from July 18th to the 23rd. Creativity and innovation are ours for the asking now. Craft your image and message carefully. You will be especially seen and heard on or after Thursday, July 23rd, when Messenger Mercury turns direct motion. Go ahead now and sign key documents, book travel plans, and purchase pricier items. As we move toward the full moon at the end of July, watch for the lunar nodes to change signs. Their shift is significant. The lunar nodes are directional markers, pulling us toward and pushing us away from certain energies. Think of the lunar nodes as a GPS point of origin and destination. The nodes only change signs every 18 months. For the last year and a half, our directional calling has pulled us toward Pisces and away from Virgo energies. In short, we have been drawn toward surrender, rest, dreaming, illusion, delusion, disillusionment, inspiration, the nonprofit and charitable realm, hospitals, prisons, film, photography, video, music, and water. Our efforts in the Pisces realm are realized through Virgo qualities such as service, daily routines, habits, health and wellness practices, day-to-day work and lifestyle, and animals. So, over the past year and a half, perhaps you found yourself volunteering at an animal shelter, taking up a water-related exercise, or listening to music throughout your day. Just a few examples of how the Pisces-Virgo node may affect us. Now, through spring 2028, the lunar nodes move from Pisces-Virgo into Aquarius and Leo. We are increasingly drawn toward inventive, unique, and yes, rebellious qualities. The lunar north node calls our name. From July 27th until March 2028, the north node will cycle through Aquarius. Individuality, marching to our own drum, innovation, repeatedly speak to us. Do Not Fence Me In will be our theme song. This is particularly relevant since the July 29th full moon occurs in Aquarius opposite the sun in Leo. The energy during the final days of July is incredibly potent. In fact, The impact of this full moon is difficult to overestimate. First, the Sun is tightly conjoined to Jupiter in Leo. This combination is immense and grand. Think, go big or go home. Exactly opposite the Sun, Jupiter are powerful Pluto and the Moon in unpredictable Aquarius. The Pluto-Jupiter opposition exacerbates already heightened full moon energies. Voices will be heard. Those feeling undermined or oppressed rise up now en masse. This is not energy to mess with. Shock and surprise are the watchwords. Add the upcoming eclipses in August to the mix, and we are staring down the barrel of a cannon. So, from me to you, lay low as much as possible from July 26th to the 31st. In an ideal world, beautiful events will unfold at the end of July. For some, they truly will. However, given the current global state of affairs, expect the completely unexpected. Forewarned is forearmed. And I think you all know that I am a glass half full person and astrologer and soul guide. So I do not share these words lightly. It just take it easy during the month of July. It is so wonderful to bring you my monthly astrology forecast. I would love to have you join the 3 Wise Women community. We are veteran metaphysical practitioners offering connection and conversation to explore all of your wildest woo questions. Join us the first Tuesday of each month at 6 p.m. Eastern via Zoom. It is only $10 per monthly session or $110 per year. To register, please visit my website, hilaryharley.com. All the sessions are recorded, so if you cannot join us live at 6 p.m., you can view the recorded conversation. To learn more about my work or to book a session with me, please visit hilaryharley.com. If you would like to read my monthly forecast or check dates of planetary events and cycles, you may find the full transcript for all astrology episodes on my website. Please remember to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for listening today. I wish you many blessings as you journey forward.